What's up, y'all? This be your boy Scotty, and this is my review of the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Mob Wives Season 3, Episode 2. Before I get into the review, I see some people ask me some questions about my new camera as if I didn't get another one. Well, here is the new camera. Actually, I got a new camera, but the only thing is I do not have anything to sit this camera on, so therefore I'm still using my Kodak camera, which I found out had no issues. It was just my lithium batteries that I've had for the past 3 years has just gave out on me, so that's why I stopped working. But I have used this camera for the Acetate Spills filmings. As a lot of you guys know, Acetate Spills is just, well, it has changed to the Inner Circle. Actually, that's the new name, and it's just me and my friends, and it's just me filming us when we go out and all of that type of stuff. So that's what Acetate Spills / the Inner Circle really is, and that's what I've been using this camera for lately, because you know, while we out, I could just use the camera and film us while we out or whatever. So that's what I've been using this camera for until I find me somewhere to something to sit it on while I do the vlogs. While I do the vlogs on, you know, my regular vlogs. So, you know, just had to let y'all know I did get another camera. But anyway, first of all, I'm just gonna start off with the show that got the least amount of notes, and that's the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And to be quite honest, this episode really was kind of like a filler episode to me. It really wasn't all that to me. And you know, let me just get to it. But you know, my wives nor Real Housewives of Atlanta didn't give me what I needed last night. So it is what it is. This video is probably gonna be less than 10 minutes, and if it's probably gonna be less than 10 minutes or just 10 minutes. Or whatever. But if it's anything over 10 minutes, that means I rambled a little bit too much these first 1 or 2 minutes of the video. But let's get into this video, shall we? Real Housewives of Atlanta starts off with Nene. Basically, Nene is moving to Hollywood, her, Brent, and Greg, and she's in Hollywood just so she can be close to her job, which is at Paramount Studios for the new normal. And you know, that's basically what it is. It's a rental property. She's renting the property, so she's basically bi-coastal. She's gonna be flying back and forth from Hollywood to fucking Atlanta. So that's basically what that was about. Candy and Riley, they were discussing Todd's upcoming birthday party and how Riley wanted to make Todd a birthday cake since she wasn't gonna be at his party. Now, Riley has really grown up before our eyes. She's really, she actually looked cute last night. But it's something about Riley that irks me. Why every time she talks, it's like she reading off a damn script, like she auditioning for a damn Rugrats movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't understand what that is about. You know, it's just the way she talks. Well, Mom, Todd is such a great guy, and you know, I am so happy for, let's talk like a fucking robot. You know what I'm saying? This shit is annoying, but you know, it is what it is. Kenya invites her aunt and her cousin over, and they talk about her situation with Walter, and basically Kendarius, aka Kenya, basically lets her aunt and cousin know that Frank Mitchell was not the one for her, and the trip to Anguilla basically showed that, and that, you know, she doesn't feel that he's attracted to her or anything of that nature. And you know, this just brings me to this. I really do think that Kendarius has some major insecurity issues. I really do, and I think a lot of that has a lot to do with her mommy issues from the past. But I've been saying that Kendarius has serious insecurity issues. It goes further than the Frank Mitchell situation. I think she has insecurity issues. It shows in her damn beef with Portia, in my opinion. Like, she has plenty of insecurity issues. And you know, her cousin basically said that she believes that Frank Mitchell is gay, and we all think he is with his brown cracker ear ass. We all think that he gay. And she also decided to spill the tea about how he used to try to talk to her. And I just don't really see why she waited till now to tell Kenya that bullshit. Why did she have to wait till now to tell Kenya that shit? Why couldn't she tell Kenya that shit when she first started dating the motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Kenya and Phaedra, they have a disagreement about the damn workout tape. Now, I'ma say this, and I cannot believe I'm saying it, but Phaedra was dead wrong, and I really do agree with Kendarius on this situation. I do think that Kendarius was right for what she stood for in this situation. How can you have somebody with a production company? How can you ask them to do a video for you? You know what I'm saying? To produce a video for you, and then they secured this distribution deal, which is a very lucrative deal, might I add, and all they're asking for is 10%, and you think that that's not reasonable? Bitch, it is fucking reasonable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you basically asking this bitch to do all your work for free, and I just don't think that that shit is cool, Phaedra. It's not cool. As much as I can't stand Kendarius, I really do feel like you was wrong for that shit. You dead wrong for it. She got every right to feel some type of way. All she asked for was 10%. It ain't like she asked for 50%. She only asked for 10. You mean to tell me you didn't want to pay her? You know what I'm saying? And wasn't you in the same situation just last season with Sheree when she acted like she didn't want to pay you your money for the retainer fee for you to do the job? You know, you don't do work for free. And I don't think Kendarius do no work for free. Even though I don't give a fuck, but you was wrong. Todd's birthday party, Candy and Todd get on the jet. So you know, Candy want to get Todd on the jet. They see Atlanta from the sky. You know, while they're out in the sky, however, Kenya talks to Apollo about the project, which is something that Phaedra didn't really appreciate, and she felt like her and Apollo was really seeing the thing eye to eye, because Apollo did think she should have got her little 10%, but he playing middleman between Kenya and his wife, so he was trying to figure out what he could do. As far as Candy is concerned, she surprised Todd with his mother's arrival. That was really sweet. And then Candy was annoyed by Kendarius and her talk. Kendarius talking to Todd about the disagreement, and she basically shut Kendarius down and let him know that this was Todd's birthday party. She really didn't want to discuss that shit at the time. So then at the very end, we was at Cynthia's baby agency or whatnot. And, all because Phaedra made a tweet earlier that day about a casting call for her donkey booty video. And I just think that she should have told Cynthia something. And I just think that Phaedra's doing bad business, and Bravo is not really showing her in the best light as far as business is concerned. Because who wants to do business with a bitch so clueless like Phaedra? Do you really think that all this shit is for free? First you tried to get Kendarius to do the video for free. Didn't think she deserved no type of percentage in the proceeds. Then you trying to hold up a damn audition at the Bailey agency and don't think you're supposed to pay no fee. Girl, sit your ass down. So that's it for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now on to My Wife season 3 episode 2, and I think this is going to be this segment going to be real short. This starts off with Renee telling Karen and Ramona about the whole situation at brunch with Carla and all of that stuff. She basically telling her own side of the story. And that was it. Really wasn't nothing to talk about right there. Big Ange and Drita, they talk about the brunch, and they basically feel like they did the best that they could to get the two together, and at least they know where they stand. They don't like each other, and that's that. Then Big Ange brought up the whole Botox bash that she gonna have for the girls and whatnot. Drita tells Carla and Big Ange about Lee and how he will be coming home in the next 6 months. Big Ange believes that Drita should forgive Lee for cheating on her. It was one mistake. Drita still loves Lee, but she doesn't know she's in love with him, and time will tell what she really feels when he gets out. Renee talks to AJ about moving out of their house after the whole incident with the people breaking in. That's basically the gist of that conversation. Drita talks to her daughters about going to go see Lee in prison since he wants to visit, since he wants Drita to visit, and she wants to know if her daughters want to go see him or not. And, Giselle was kind of iffy about it at first because she really doesn't know her father, but, Aaliyah was very excited about doing so. So, it is what it is. Drita looks for space for her new store and her cosmetic line that she's starting out. That's all for that. Renee and Karen. Karen was having Renee look for new property because of the simple fact, Renee moving out of her old house due to the fact that somebody broke in. Blah blah blah. Joe and Carla argue, and I really think that Carla needs to mind her own damn business regarding Joe's relationship with Raquel. I mean, who are you to tell him that he didn't need to buy no big house? Who are you to tell him that his girlfriend can or cannot stay in his house? It's his house, bitch. So you really don't have no right to say shit. Yeah, you got kids by him, but that's his shit. You don't tell him what to do. I just really think that she's just jealous of the bitch, to be honest. The Botox party, Renee and Love basically settled the shit out one last time to see if they're on the same page. Carla and Drita does not show up. Drita does not show up because she has a toothache. Carla doesn't show up because she doesn't want to go without Drita. She feel like she's not going to have nobody to talk to. And then Renee gets Love fired up after Big Ange lets Renee know that Carla wasn't coming, and she let her know why she wasn't coming. So, you know, I didn't really hear Carla say that she had an issue with Love. I just think that Carla didn't want to come without Drita because it's her main bitch, and, you know, Karen doesn't like her, neither does Ramona. So I just think that Renee was being messy with that situation. And then all hell breaks loose at the very end when Renee gets a letter from Junior. Now her ass scared as a motherfucker. But that was it for my review of The Real Housewives of Atlanta and Mob Wives Season 3. Episode 2, like I said, neither show really did much for me, but, you know, it is what it is. Follow me on Twitter, www.twitter.com/MrStillStanding.g. Ask Scotty email, which I should start back doing my Ask Scotty videos soon, is MrStillStanding@yahoo.com. Follow me on Instagram at King of the South 23. Tonight, the next video I will be doing is Love and Hip Hop Season 3 NYC video. And the Bad Girls Club Atlanta come on Tuesday, so be on the lookout for that video. So I'm out of here, you guys. Peace.